Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Daniel Mengden will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He will lead this one off today.
Andrelton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops it up back behind second base. Profar will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Now at the plate, Tommy La Stella. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Mengden, a native Texan. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time. To get his tool set ironed out. That's a great job at keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now. Now 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not. Says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Piscotty going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now batting, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. Piscotty is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. We're back after this on MLB Network. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
So striding in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Semien.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Stepping into the box, Ramon Laureano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
One out, nobody on. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Popped him up. Pujols in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Two out, nobody on. A little bit low that time, maybe outside it. Well. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Inside, ball one.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Laureano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 6 tries. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Chapman's got it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second-guessed himself on that one.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. In the air out to right. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Batting sixth, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. To the left side, but it's well foul. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Zach Cozart. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. Line drive to left. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In now, David Fletcher, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A Williams set with the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Another 0-2 home. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Cozart, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that brings up Chad Pinder. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Line to the right side. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box, Chris Herman. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 3 innings in the books. No score on MLB Network. Ready for another chance? Tommy La Stella comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
La Stella aboard here at first with nobody out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another. Other fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Pujols.
Here's Albert now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
And Albert swings and misses. Good rip at the fastball, but it's 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
The 0-1 pitch hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He waits. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Piscotty has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The right fielder, Cole.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
The third baseman, number 7.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding in, Zach Cozart, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out to left field. Pinder going back, And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batter.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Standing in now, David Fletcher.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Now pitching for the A's.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Tommy La Stella will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. He's set and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. In his career, La Stella is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Petit has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Laureano is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Angels 5 and the A's nothing. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning.
Semien.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Hit hard down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And that misses ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Splitter. 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
From the stretch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Lifted in the air out to left. Upton's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The A's strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Mengden hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Justin Upton. He grounds it sharply to third. Profar for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Matt Chapman will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Olsen leads off first with 1 away. Three and 2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here comes the payoff pitch, and he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Jurickson Profar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Cole Calhoun.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Laureano comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting.
1 away now. Here's the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. The 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The third
digging in, Zach Cozart. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping up now, Chris Herman will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. softly hit to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The batter, number 10.
Now to the plate,
Shortstop.
Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Semien.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch popped straight up. Ohtani has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now with the plate, Ramon Laureano. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. Pujols is there. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. In now for the Angels, David Fletcher. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, David Fletcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th.
Hamilton Simmons.
First delivery to him on the way. Slow little roller to third. Chapman brings it in. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH. Tommy La Stella. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Digging in, Mike Trout. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Laureano retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Here's Chris Davis now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
first offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
The 1-1 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
Now in the box, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
The 1-0.
Nope.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
3-0 to him now. Olson, base runner at first with 1 out. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul. The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for
it. Into the box now, Chad Pinder, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Luis.
So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Another 1-2 delivery. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. At the plate, Albert Pujols. Last time
Leading
through
off
was a
the
base hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pinder on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. At the plate, Justin Upton. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First offering on its way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Now here's the pitch. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Cozart.
Into the box, Zach Cozart. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Lou Trevino trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher, skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it at the plate, Chris Herman, a strikeout and a line out for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And this might be a sight seen more often in Southern California, but nonetheless, we've got a stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way onto the field. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Fouled off. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
So we got him swinging. Marcus Semien becomes out number 2 this inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ramon Laureano. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A's are gone in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrelton Simmons. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now some. The 1-0 is a breaking ball off the plate and missed. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1 towards second. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping in, Mike Trout hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Cam Bedrosian is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Cam Bedrosian.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. The 1-2 popped him up. Pujols is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
The batter
for the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
now batting.
Standing in, Matt Olson. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
6-1 the final tally today. Los Angeles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Shohei Ohtani earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Daniel Mengden couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon.